Hi, it's Diane, and I wanted to show you the haul I got from an antique store recently. We'll start with this one to use in vintage junk journals. This is a Lotto Club set. Milton Bradley. I don't know how old it is, but it looks pretty old, and it's got all the little numbers and big stack of cards. It says it has 48 cards. I didn't count them to see if they're all there, but the box looks pretty full, so I'm assuming they're all there. So I'll have fun with that. And I found a bunch of these pharmacy school notebooks. Second year pharmacy, manufacturing laboratory. And this one is dispensing laboratory. I only picked up 2. There were quite a few there. And it's from 1924. Look at how rusty. Can you see the rust on that? But I used to be a pharmacy tech. I'm not a pharmacist, but I was a pharmacy tech. So it was interesting to me, and some of the pages are blank, and they're thin pages, and I just thought these would be awesome in junk journals. And even the ones that are written on can be used as backgrounds for things. So that's really cool. Oh, knocked my camera. And then this one also has some blank. That's what I did. I looked for the ones that had more blank pages. This one has a lot of blank pages. And then some that are written on in the front. And then I had found this box, Pennsylvania, the Keystone State, note cards with envelopes. And I live in Pennsylvania. This is Valley Forge. And they open up. I don't live near Valley Forge. Summertime, northwestern Pennsylvania. I live in northeastern Pennsylvania. Look, this came off of that card. And then there's little envelopes that match that are kind of sealed shut a little bit. Pennsylvania Dutch Country. I have visited Pennsylvania Dutch Country, Lancaster, but it's several hours away from me. And then the Glory of Autumn, again, northwestern Pennsylvania. And then Ricketts Glen State Park, northeastern Pennsylvania. My grandmother, I believe, I don't know if she was born in Ricketts Glen, but she lived there for a while as a young child. So that's a special card. And then Independence Hall, Philadelphia. So I think there's 2 of each of those cards, plus the vintage envelopes, which will get used in junk journals. So that was a fun find. Then I found this bag. All of these things came in this bag. This is a 1972 Hallmark date book, and I remember I was in school, and I remember getting these little free date books every year from the Hallmark store. And this one wasn't written in. This one is a Gibson Remembrance book from 1971. There's 2 of those. And then I actually think I had this one, 1975 date book, and that was the year I graduated high school. And I'm pretty sure I had this book, but this one isn't written in. Then we have a daily reminder with a plasticky cover, quite vintage pages that are blank. And then this one is the birthday and anniversary book, also blank. This one looks pretty old. Oh, there is a little writing in it. So I have those. And then by the register they had a big box of vintage postcards. So I went through the box and picked out, I'll try to go through these quick. There's some Valentine cards. They're quite sturdy. I like you so darn much I can't get my mind off it. Gee, ain't love uplifting. She looks nutty. Say, I'm just nutty about you. Must have liked that when I got 2 of them. All dressed up and no one to love. Mountaintop near Elmira, New York. Elmira is about 25 minutes from my house. Chemung River, Elmira, New York. Elfin Gorge, Watkins Glen, New York. That's about an hour away, but we've gone there for picnics and we've hiked in the gorge. Bird's eye view of Elmira, New York, looking west, showing the Kennedy Valve Company manufacturing. My mother grew up in Elmira. Greetings from Elmira. The mural in the Mark Twain Hotel, Elmira. Mark Twain married a girl from Elmira, and he stayed in their house, lived in their house, and wrote some of his books there. And there's grave of Mark Twain at Woodlawn Cemetery, Elmira. And there's Mark Twain's summer home, Quarry Farm, East Hill, Elmira. He had a octagonal study on the property, and that is preserved. I'm not sure, the house might be preserved too, but I know the octagonal study is on the campus of Elmira College, and that's where he wrote his books, in the study. So anyway, those are the cards I picked up. So I just wanted to share that with you all before I start digging into it and using it. Thank you.